is really crucial for those planning to enter into a good universities to pursue their master's program. Now, some of the important things that you need to take into account as compared to what was last year. So this year there is no common general paper. You have to appear only in your subject, right? So 75 questions is the only thing that you have to prepare. Now, since the questions are also not 100, just 75, it's really important that you prepare them well and take a proper understanding of the topics before you start to delve into solving the questions. So first thing that is required is a key and a sound understanding of the topics before you start with solving the questions. Now, while you are solving the questions, really important things. One is solve the past year papers. There are only two CUET PGs which have happened so far. So in that case, we also recommend you to solve certain model questions, but those questions should have optimal level of difficulty. Really important to note. Second important thing that you must keep into mind is good reference books. So follow good reference books, standard reference books. Don't follow short guides, because the way the questions are asked over the recent years, as per the NTA guidelines, we have seen that we need to understand the level and the difficulty of questions are rising. I have a question from Bhumi asking about CUET UG science. So definitely for CUET UG science background, if you are appearing for Central Universities or Delhi University, you are planning to join, then in that case you have to prepare your subjects. If it is PCB combination or PCM combination, whatever combination it is, you can go on to doorsteptutor and check out the questions. All the questions there are available for free. You can start solving them. For physics, definitely you need to practice well. There is a video series that is also available, so you can just go through the videos on the portal, and that would help you significantly, right? The next important thing is the questions, as we said, over the years have become more applicative, more conceptual, picture based questions, passage based questions. So those are the things that you must keep into mind while you are practicing. So it's not like direct questions based on data, based on census, that what has been the seen for 2011, highest fertility rate, highest mortality rate. No direct questions are seen in the recent papers. Another important thing, which CUET PG form that you have filled in. Now, maximum you can fill in 4 subjects. For 4 subjects, let's say you plan to appear for zoology as one of your subjects in your masters. Now, there are 2 options. You can fill in zoology as one of the subjects and life sciences, but the paper that you would be preparing for would be different, because the syllabus for the 2 is extensively different. Life sciences would include zoology, plus it would include microbiology, basics of botany, and so on. However, zoology would have exclusively content from zoology. Students from science background, it's recommended that you fill in all the 3 subjects, all the 3 exams, that is CUET PG, GATE examination and IIT JAM examination for your masters. For your bachelor's, Bhumi, good exams at this point of time would be filling in CUET UG, then you can fill in ICER IIT form, then NICER NEST form. Now ICER, there are 7 ICERs. These ICERs, that is IISER, these have a separate examination which is known as IAT examination. So fill in the form for that. There you would have physics, chemistry, maths and bio for both NEST as well as ICER examination. So once you fill in the form for both, your merit would be counted based on a combined score for all the 4 subjects. So usually when you are good at one subject, you are average at other, your scores average out, and that would be a good way to have a decent ranking. But those preparing for UG examination, others like Bhumi, it is recommended that these are some of the common forms that you fill along with your for PCM it is the JE, for PCB it's the NEET. So along besides those standard examination, these are some of the recommended subjects that you must fill in the form for. Again, it's really important to understand which subjects to fill in for your CUET PG, as I already mentioned. So let's say you are working with economics as one of the subjects. Now in that case, different universities have different priorities. Some have micro macro as priorities, other have mathematical and econometrics as priority. So you have to understand which subject you are preparing for, and the examination, since it's a common examination for all the universities, you would have questions from all the niche, despite the fact you have studied that in your bachelor's or not. If it is prescribed in the syllabus, you have to cover those topics. It's really mandatory to have a good score. And finally, students do come and ask about questions related to scholarships for CUET PG. Now, CUET PG exam conducted by NTA does not offer any scholarships per se, but the university that you try to enroll does provide scholarships to candidates based on merit, based on merit cum means, based on minority status. So there are different things that have been taken into account there. So those are some of the things that you must take into account. And in case you have any other questions or queries, you can connect with us directly. We'll be more than happy to help you with those. So those are some of the key things that you must cover. Now, last 20 days for your CUET PG examination, what are the key things that you must cover in the last 20 days? Check out the syllabus thoroughly, prepare each unit very carefully, and then solve the questions from each unit. Refer standardized textbooks, don't refer past books or the books which actually don't have a conceptual understanding, just have a superficial information. But really important is practice. The more you practice, the more perfection you get, and ultimately the universities that you are targeting, what subject they are offering is really important. Across all universities, all departments are not exceptional. So again, it's important that you identify the right department with the right universities. This could be done by using the NAC ranking, the NIRF ranking of the universities and the respective departments. You can go onto their respective websites, check on the department, check on the faculty, their profile, and this would guide you through actually understanding a right department before you leap in. So those are some of the things that you must take into account. Wish you very good luck for your upcoming examination, and yes, in case you have any questions or queries, feel free to connect back to us. Our number is 999-800-8851, and you can reach us on our website www.doorsteptutor.com. Thanks for joining in.